Fans were left speechless as one decision changed everything for Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and the Bloodline's destiny. Make sure to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell. Holy chaos! WWE history was rewritten in a single night when Adam Pearce made one of the most shocking announcements of his entire tenure as a WWE authority figure, leaving fans across the globe in complete disbelief and wrestlers backstage fuming with rage and confusion. The spark that ignited this wildfire came moments after Roman Reigns stunned the WWE Universe by making a dramatic return to save Jey Uso from an absolutely savage assault at the hands of Braun Breaker, the destructive powerhouse who looked primed to end Jey's career for good. But the shock didn't end there because Reigns did not return alone. He was accompanied by a mysterious hooded man whose identity set off immediate speculation and wild theories. As the dust settled and the adrenaline from this breathtaking moment was still rushing through the veins of the crowd, Adam Pearce took a microphone and dropped a bombshell so big that it has completely altered the trajectory of the Bloodline and the future of WWE itself. Fans were left asking themselves, who exactly was that hooded figure who walked side by side with Roman? What insane stipulation did Pearce just unleash on the world? And why was Seth Rollins seen backstage absolutely irate, screaming at officials and venting his fury over what just unfolded? Tonight may very well be remembered as the night that WWE's entire power structure collapsed and the landscape of the company was shattered beyond recognition. The madness unfolded inside one of the most chaotic, brutal, and unforgettable Extreme Rules matches in WWE history. The battlefield was set when Jey Uso clashed with Braun Breaker in a match that was less about pinfalls and more about survival, with both men pulling out every weapon imaginable. From the opening bell, this was pure carnage. Jey wasted no time in sending Breaker flying over the ropes and crashing into a shopping cart filled with steel chairs, kendo sticks, and trash can lids. Breaker, however, proved his resilience by bouncing back and retaliating with a devastating trash can-assisted body press that smashed Jey through the announcer's table, leaving the commentary team scrambling for safety. For over 15 grueling minutes, the two warriors battered each other with tables, ladders, chairs, and anything else that wasn't nailed down. Breaker's raw strength collided with Jey's relentless resilience, and the crowd lived every moment on the edge of their seats. The momentum shifted when Breaker charged for his devastating spear, only for Jey to counter at the last second with a spear of his own, showcasing heart, instinct, and the determination of a man who refused to be broken. Just when it seemed Jey had overcome every obstacle, hitting the USO splash from the top rope to secure the victory, the unthinkable happened. Bronson Reed, the colossal powerhouse, stormed down the ramp and yanked the referee out of the ring before the 3 count, leaving the audience gasping in shock. Reed wasn't done, as he smashed Jey with a Samoan drop that nearly folded him in half, handing Breaker the perfect opportunity to end it. The chaos spiraled further out of control when LA Knight, the megastar himself, rushed in to even the odds and lay waste to Reed. The ring became a battlefield of factions and betrayal, and then came the moment that shattered the WWE Universe. Seth Rollins, who had been teasing uneasy alliances in recent weeks, suddenly turned on CM Punk in a jaw-dropping betrayal. With a wicked rake to the eyes, Rollins sent Punk crashing through a ringside table, effectively taking him out of the fight and showing the world his true colors. Fans had barely caught their breath from this shocking turn of events when the arena went black, the air filled with tension, and the sound of that legendary gong echoed through the building. The tribal chief was back. Roman Reigns walked onto the stage with his unmistakable presence, but the shock intensified as he wasn't alone. By his side stood a hooded mystery figure, silent, menacing, and clearly powerful. Together they stormed the ring, and in a jaw-dropping moment, Reigns and the mystery man delivered a devastating double spear to Braun Breaker, smashing him through a table and clearing the ring of every thread in sight. With the path finally clear, Jey Uso was able to seize victory, a miracle win that seemed impossible just moments before. The post-match scenes were just as dramatic as the match itself. Backstage, Seth Rollins was caught on camera screaming at WWE officials, demanding answers about why Reigns had been allowed to return in this manner, furious about how the spotlight had been stolen from him. Braun Breaker was a storm of anger, destroying his own locker room in frustration and swearing vengeance on Reigns and Jey. CM Punk, bloodied but unbowed, cut a fiery promo vowing to make Rollins pay for his betrayal, promising retribution in the most violent terms possible. As the chaos unfolded, the fans inside the arena were buzzing with disbelief, chanting for answers. Roman Reigns, standing tall in the ring alongside Jey Uso and the Hooded Enforcer, appeared ready to reclaim his throne and re-establish dominance. But then, the music of Adam Pearce hit, and the WWE General Manager walked out with the authority of a man about to change everything. Taking the microphone, Pearce announced a decision so monumental that it left jaws dropping across the globe. At Survivor Series, Roman Reigns and Jey Uso will team up to face Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed inside a War Games match, a stipulation designed to test alliances, break bodies, and push rivalries to the absolute limit. And if that wasn't shocking enough, Pearce revealed that the special referee for this colossal encounter would be none other than the mysterious hooded figure standing by Reigns' side. The arena erupted in chaos, with fans screaming, commentators stunned into silence, and even Roman Reigns himself glaring at Pearce with a mixture of rage and defiance. Jey Uso, celebrating mere moments earlier, now looked conflicted, torn between loyalty to Roman and his own uneasy path of independence. Solo Sikoa, stone-faced and unreadable, stood in the background like a silent soldier. Rumors spread like wildfire that this announcement wasn't just about Survivor Series, but about setting the stage for an all-out civil war within the Bloodline itself. Observers noted that while many initially believed the hooded figure to be Solo Sikoa, sharp-eyed fans pointed out discrepancies. The mystery man moved differently, carried himself with a unique swagger, and, when glimpsed closely, appeared to have distinct tattoos on his face, tattoos that didn't belong to Solo. Roman had referred to him cryptically as the Enforcer, adding even more fuel to the speculation. Within minutes, the internet was ablaze with theories. Could it be Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf from MLW, finally making his long-anticipated WWE debut? Was it possible that The Rock, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, had returned to secretly align with Roman in a shocking twist? Or was it Samoa Joe, the veteran powerhouse, returning to WWE to settle old scores and enforce Roman's dominance? The potential outcomes of Survivor Series are staggering. One possibility is that the Bloodline fully reunites under Roman's leadership, stronger than ever, with Jey finally bending the knee again. Another